Hey babes, who's excited for a Lululemon haul? Because I am so excited for this video. It has been a minute since I've done like a standalone dedicated Lululemon haul video. Lately, I have just been incorporating all of my hauls into vlogs, but you guys, I have just way too much Lululemon stuff right now. It just needed to be its own video. First things first, Gray is literally right here and she's chewing on a bone, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too loud in the background of this video. I could never take her bone away from her. I am so here for all of the new releases, all of like the early summer pieces, and all of the tones. Naturally, we kept it pretty neutral. I'm always such a big fan of the change of seasons because that's always when the most exciting launches happen. And oh my god, if this is just like a peek of what's to come this summer, I might as well just say goodbye to my whole bank account now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I think what I love the most right now about Lululemon is that, of course, it's my go-to for activewear, but they have really been leaning more so into transitioning the activewear into just like casual wear, more lifestyle, and that just fits my everyday life just so incredibly well. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. If you guys want to see some of Lululemon's newest releases, then keep on watching. Let's start with this bodysuit. So this is the Soft Stream ruched bodysuit, and ruched because you can see that the sides are like fully ruched and it has like some just like nice drapery and a sense to it. And once it's on, it's so flattering. I love me a square neckline and some dainty straps. The straps are adjustable as well. And I just love a thong bodysuit too. It has button closures on it, so really easy for on and off. We love that. And this color is sheer oak. I actually first got it in black a few weeks before I got this one, but that one was so good. I was wearing it so much. I was like, okay, I need it in any other colors that they have it in. But this is the Wondermost fabric, which is Lululemon's just like ultra soft version of Nulu, the Align fabric. So it's so incredibly comfortable on. And I also love that it's double lined as well, so it's not see-through at all too. A notched Align tank, like wait, what? I love all of the different versions of Align tanks that they end up coming out with. Just when I think that there's not like a different version of this tank to come out with, well, they proved me wrong. So I got this in two different colors. I got it in this light ivory with the white contrasting trim, but then I also got it in the black with the white trim. And I have something exciting to match with this one. We'll talk about that in a second. So for this tank in particular, it is the version made for A and B cups. I am a D cup, so typically I favor the Align tank that's made for C and D cups, but if I end up getting a regular Align tank like this made for A and B, I usually end up having a size up in it from a size 2 to a size 4, and that typically works just fine. However, in this tank, which I found interesting, I got it in both sizes, a 2 and a 4. I found the 2 to fit me better. So take what you will with that information. What I found that particularly fit better in this is under the arm and like the armpit area. It just seemed like it fit flatter against my body. And maybe it also helped with the straps as well, since the straps aren't adjustable. It does have removable padding in it. It has like a shelf bra on it. It scoops down in the back, and then of course it has that little notch in the front, and it's more of like a scoop kind of square neckline. And it's also the normal length, which is more of a cropped length that hits at your waist. The exciting thing that I wanted to show that I got to match with this tank, you guys, they made the Align pants with a stripe going down this side, so you can make it a matching set. Isn't this like the cutest thing ever? They also have the Align shorts with the stripe on the side and the 6-inch inseam. Lululemon is always coming out with just like different special editions, if you will, of the Aligns, and I always love getting my hands on them. I think they're so much fun. But the size and the fit of this is exactly the same as any other Align pants, so I would still recommend getting your same size in this. I got a size 2. It still fits high-waisted. It's a 25-inch inseam, so it hits at my ankles. The fabric and the thickness is exactly the same as well. Because I can't wait any longer, let's just go right into these Aligns. They did it, you guys. Lululemon finally gave us all exactly what we wanted, and they came out with the Align pant without a front inseam. Wait, what? So they now have two different versions of the Align pant. One just like the OG with the front seam, and now one without a front inseam. I feel like I'm very impartial. Like I don't typically have like the biggest preference of a front seam or one without, but when I put these on, I was like, yeah, okay, I see all the hype about a legging without a front inseam. Of course I have some in my collection, but something about the Aligns without a front inseam just hit so much better. I think that they're still ramping up with this. We still need to wait for a lot more colors. I think as of right now, there's like 8 or so different color options. I naturally just went with black since it's the color that I wear the most, but happy to say that these Aligns are just like the OGs as well as far as like fit and size go. So just go with your normal size. I got a size 2. It sits high-waisted. It's a 25-inch inseam. The fabric thickness and all that stuff is exactly the same too. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The only thing that I'm still waiting on is the shorts. Where's the no front inseam shorts? You know, they have to be coming soon. That'd be criminal if they didn't release it. The next thing that I picked up was this cute little bodysuit romper. This is made out of the Align Nulu fabric, and something that I'm like most impressed about with this, because bodysuits and rompers, like one pieces, they can be so challenging as far as like fit and comfort goes, at least in my experience. I feel like if you want to feel really sucked in, you need like a more heavy duty fabric, but then it's like always such a challenge to get on and off, and I don't have time for that. I need my clothes to be really easy to get on and off, no? But somehow with this bodysuit, they achieved it. Like somehow in the front, it's super flattering. I feel like really sucked in with this. I love the way that the fabric curves around the back, but how the back is open back. It has crisscross straps that are adjustable, and you can get it tight enough where it feels really snug and comfortable around your chest. You don't feel like anything is going anywhere. And then the coverage is spectacular as well. You have like this slight V-neck, and then the length of the shorts is 4 inches. I could see how a 6-inch could work better, but you know, I'm not mad about the 4-inch. I think it works really well for my petite size, so I love this. I got a couple of skirts. First, let's start with the Align skirt because I love this one. While this isn't a brand new release, they actually first launched this a year ago. They came out with it in so many new colors. This was one of my favorite pieces last summer. It's just such an easy piece to throw on. You don't have to fuss about it too much. It's great on vacation. It has built-in shorts underneath it, and it's also just like the most flattering silhouette too. It sits high-waisted, so it covers your stomach. It has a good length. I like that it's just not like too frilly, if you will. It's a no-nonsense skirt. While I am a size 4 in all of like my shorts and my leggings in the Aligns, I opted to switch it up a little bit in this one, and I got it in a size 4. So I sized up just so that I can have like a little bit more room throughout my waist, but then also just like the rest of the body as well. So I think that that's something that's really fantastic about this skirt, is that you can go true to size or you can also size up, and it works just as great. This is the other skirt that I couldn't resist. Like this is the very opposite of the last skirt. Like this is very frilly, it's very girly, but something about it like was just calling my name, and I was like, yeah, I gotta try that. It's a very trendy piece that's going around right now. I also saw a version of this on Aritzia's website too, but it is a bubble hem skirt. So fun, no? Getting it at Lululemon though, it makes it so it's a version that is made for performance. So it's made out of the Luxtreme fabric. It's great for any sort of outdoor activities like tennis. I think that's what it's catered for. But really any sort of activity or sport, or in my case, just good old lifestyle wear. The waistband on this is kind of fantastic. I like the way that it sits. I went with a size extra small in this. It does have built-in shorts in it too, which is 3 inches. It also has like that grippy feeling to the hem of the shorts to keep it from riding up. The shorts are visible, and I'm trying to decide if that's something that bothers me or not. I would love it if it wasn't, I think. Taking it back a second to a tank top. I forgot I had this tank top in my pile. This is like the hold tank, but a Henley version. So it has some buttons. It's waist length. It's a little bit longer, and it has like a curved hemline to the bottom too. I got it in a size 2. I kind of think I should have gotten it in a size 0. These tanks, like they're very stretchy. They're very lightweight, so you can size down in them if you wanted to, if you wanted it to be more of like a snug, tighter fit. The whole Hold Tight collection is just so comfy. I have so many different versions of the Hold Tight collection, whether it is short sleeve, long sleeve, crop t-shirts, high neck tanks, now like a Henley. They're just a tank that I don't think that you can really go wrong with. They're gonna be your best friend and like the most versatile piece for like the summer. This next piece, I ended up getting it in 2 colors, light ivory and in black, but this is the exact thing that I was talking about, where I just love that Lululemon is kind of leaning towards more lifestyle pieces. This is it. And it's so freaking chic. So you're like, what is this pile of fabric that I'm holding? So it's a 2-in-1 maxi skirt dress sort of a situation. Oh my God, I love this. So it's kind of like a tube top up top, and then it just drapes at the waist into this like really lightweight, super soft skirt portion that is almost like a maxi length. The top half of this is the Nulu fabric, and on the light color it is double lined, so it makes it so it's not see-through. And this stays in place. There's no tugging, nothing. It just stays. We love that. However, this light color for like the bottom half and the skirt portion, it's see-through, which is a little unfortunate because this light color is just everything. Like, I would love to wear this on vacation. I can just see wearing it going about on a day-to-day in summer too. It can easily be dressed up or down, you know? Ugh, maybe they should have double lined it or chose another fabric that was like a little bit thicker. However, the black one is just fine. The top half of it is double lined as well, similar to the top half on the light color, and then the bottom is just like single lined. But like this whole fabric is just like so stretchy and very, very buttery soft. And then the second half of this 2-for-1 is the fact that this is also a maxi skirt. So you can take this top portion and you can roll it down, you can fold it over however you like, pair whatever sort of top with it, and then now you have like this full-length maxi skirt. I think it's so much fun. I love a piece that's 2-for-1 because it makes for a really great item for packing too, because it saves space on packing and you can get multiple wears in different ways out of something like this. So much fun. The Align Palazzo pants. Yes. I love me a loose fitting pant, something easy to throw on. It makes it very versatile from working from home, lounging around the house, but I can also quickly just go out and walk gray in it. It's something I can just run errands in. And what a palazzo pant is that it's just like this really wide leg pant, and then it has like this extra pleating details in the front of the pant. I got this in the short inseam length and I got it in a size 2. The fit of this is spectacular. I definitely recommend going true to size. And then it sits up high waisted as well. I already said it's an Align item, so you know, made out of the Nulu fabric, so really, really buttery soft. And the next 2 items, same thing, just 2 different colors. So this is Lava Cake, which is a pretty new color, and then this is Sheer Oak. But this is the Swift wide leg pant, which is one of my favorite pants, and I was so excited to see it in new colors and get them. So similar to like how I would wear the palazzo pant, I would wear this one just like that too. However, this pant, it's just so like weightless. It feels like air. It's very breathable, where the palazzo pant kind of like fit tighter around your waist and like your stomach and your butt a little bit. This one is like way more loose, pretty much like throughout the whole pant. It has 2 zip pockets on the front too, but this version of it, they don't have it in like a short inseam length, so I will have to take these into Lululemon to get them hemmed up. So for the try on portion, you'll see that this is just like the regular length without being hemmed, and again, for reference, I am 5'1". Something to note though, the darker colors, it's single lined, but if you wanted to get like the light ivory, even a color like this, it will be double lined. But even with it being double lined, it still feels really weightless and still really comfortable, but I'm happy that they did that because then it's not see-through. Okay, you guys, this jacket is incredible. I got it in black before I got it in these 2 more colors, and for as many jackets that I have, like I was still missing the mark. There was still like this gap in my collection, which is just like absurd. But this really fits the bill. Like I'm set now with this jacket, and I needed it in 3 colors. So I have it in black. This is Sheer Oak, and then I also picked it up in bone as well. But this is the Rain Chaser jacket, a fully waterproof jacket. That was a must for me. I live in Seattle. We get a lot of rain, but also a waterproof rain jacket that has a hood, and that's also like a good length. Like, why is that so hard to find? The length on this is more cropped. It does have like some cinching pulley things here on the side. We have zip pockets on the outside as well. The sleeves on this, they are adjustable. I ended up adjusting it. So they have 2 buttons here. So another way to cinch it in to make sure that it stays on your wrist and it just doesn't appear too long. It is like a very lightweight rain jacket, and I like that because it's perfect for layering and it allows still enough space in the inside for that layering. So if I want to wear like some sort of sweatshirt underneath it, totally can. I have no problem like putting this on over top of it. Oh, I am so in love. I got this in a size 0. So I would recommend going true to size for your jacket sizes. I don't know if it's just me, but I always have to like size down in my jackets. Lululemon's jackets tend to be pretty like oversized, but a really great versatile rain jacket that I think is just perfect for right now. It's great for spring. It's great for summer. You can also pack this down pretty good too because it's very lightweight, like I said, but it's not too thin either. Don't get me wrong. It still has like some good like thickness to it too. And the very last thing are these crochet bags. I've already had these for a minute and I've already been using this lighter color one, but I don't think that I've officially like called it out in a video. So here's me calling it out because this is an incredible bag. With it being like a crochet fabric, it still makes it like really soft without it being like too straw-like, you know, like a normal beach bag. It's also like a good size though. It's not like too large, so this can be good for a vacation where you want to take it to a beach and have like a few items in it, but then it's still great enough to continue like walking around after a beach. Like it's not going to get too big, too bulky, too heavy. And then something else that I absolutely love about this is that it is fully lined. Sometimes with these sort of like crochet bags, they make it like just unlined, and I don't think I'm the biggest fan of that. Like things might fall through. I don't really like a bag being see-through, but it is like a fabric that looks like it's going to be like easy to wipe, but it also has like 2 pockets on the front. It has a zip pocket in it too. It does have a button closure on it, and then with this light ivory color, like a tone on tone, it does say Lululemon across the front, but it makes it a little bit harder to see with like this lighter color. This lighter color has been like the most versatile so far. I've been finding it easier to like pair with a lot of things. However, they do have this color, and here's the logo. You can see it stands out a little bit more. Kind of don't want to show this one because they sold out in this color and I haven't seen it come back, but realistically, like this one, I feel like you're gonna get like the most wear out of it because it's gonna match everything a whole lot easier with it just being like really light in color. But I do love the contrasting hem on this one. It's really gorgeous. So if this one also comes back in, I don't know, you might as well have 2. All right, loves, we made it to the end. As always, I'll make sure that everything is listed down in the description, the name of the item, the size, the color I got, but then of course the link as well in case you want to shop any of these pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me bringing back a standalone Lululemon video. Oh, this is fun. Let me know if you missed it, but I love you guys. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in a few days in my next one. Bye. Mwah.